Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for the month of September. I hope everybody is doing really well. I do want to take just a quick second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every single Cancer out there. So guys, take what resonates for you, leave the rest for someone else. Also, please keep in mind that the monthly readings are predictive. So while these events may not be occurring right now, they could occur in the next few weeks. And as always, Cancer, if it's not resonating at all, please don't try to force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Cancer? Cancer. What would you like Cancer to know for the month of September? All right, so you have the Five of Wands in the reverse. So some kind of conflict here is ending. It could be internal, it could be external. And it is because you have made a decision. Two of Swords reversed. You've also made this decision. I can see that you are not open for conflict. You could be avoiding conflict with others. Let me see what's happened in the past. Yeah, there's been an ending. Yeah, so something has ended here. You don't want any more conflict with that person. I do feel like you've made this decision, so I feel like you made the decision to end something. Let's see why all this is happening. Yeah, you're releasing the past. Six of Cups reversed. You're releasing the past. You're letting that go. And I don't feel like you are conflicted about it. It's like you're pretty sure in your decisions. What's on your mind is the Four of Cups. You are looking back at the past, though, and you are trying to learn lessons from it. There could be somebody here that you're ignoring because you don't want conflict with them. Let me see what's coming for you in September. The Two of Coins. You're weighing up the pros and cons of something here. Be careful with your money because your money could be a little tight at the beginning of September. So be careful with that. Let me see how you're showing up. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. There's a little bit of stuck energy here. You're kind of waiting for that wheel to turn and move in a positive direction. Let's see the energy coming towards you. The Devil in reverse. So you could have been dealing with somebody that was a bit toxic. You ended that situation. This person could be coming back towards you, or you could have a healthier connection coming towards you. We'll clarify it. Could be a Capricorn, doesn't have to be. Show me Spirit's advice for Cancer. The Strength card in reverse. So there's something about fear that is going to be addressed. Let's see your outcome at the end of September. Temperance in reverse. So there's still a need for healing and balancing something out here. Your emotions might be a little up and down by the end of September. Bottom of the deck is the Moon card. Now this is major arcana for Cancer. So there could be things here that you are unaware of, things that may be hidden from you. But I don't see it really rocking your world because it could be you that's keeping things quiet as well with this moon. And so let's, we'll get more clarification on that too. Let's see, Spirit, why is the Five of Wands in the reverse? King of Pentacles. Yeah, you're moving towards your... So you've ended something and you're moving into another commitment or possibly another job. I do see that there's something here that you've made like a very clear decision about. You're very devoted to it, whether it be work or whether it be job. Now, a lot of you are working very hard as well. Some of you could be trying to avoid conflict with somebody that you have a connection with. Why is the Two of Pentacles or Two of Swords reversed? The King of Swords. So you got two kings here. So you've made a decision possibly about an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You have no conflict with somebody that you're moving into a committed connection with, though. That's for some of you. For others of you, I feel like, you know, you're communicating very honestly, especially if this is about work. This could be about work. You're trying to avoid conflict. You've made the decision to be honest and upfront and come forward and communicate very clearly with somebody, but firmly, definitely firmly. Why is the Death card here? So just take it as it resonates for you. Either way, I see you being very clear and very honest in your communications. The Sun. Yeah, you wanted to be happy. So you felt like you had to end something in order to be happy. If you notice, there's a baby on here, so that's a new beginning. It's kind of like the World card when you combine them. So you've ended something so that you can be happy and have a new beginning. Let me see why the Six of Cups is reversed. Yeah, you're walking away from a painful experience. You're leaving your past behind. You're recovering your energy by doing this. You may have felt betrayed by this person, particularly if it's an air sign. There's a sense of betrayal, but you're recovering. You're letting it go. You're deciding that the conflict that you had in that situation was too much. You want this new beginning, and that's exactly what you're moving towards, and I see you very devoted towards it, or devoted to it, and possibly to a person for some of you. Why is the Four of Cups here? Six of Coins, the Two of Swords. So it took a while for you to make this decision. And Justice. You feel like you made the right decision. So you're looking back at things and you're learning from the past here. It took a long time for you to make this decision. You went back and forth, but you're like, okay, I feel like I made the right decision in order to bring balance into my life. For some of you, this is going to bring more money. And I do feel like you've been very generous in the situation as well. Your intent is really good here. So I don't feel like the decision that you made was done thoughtlessly. It was done with a lot of care, and it is bringing balance back into your life, and you're aware of it. You know this, but you don't want to leave behind the lessons that you learned either. So let's look at September for you. Spirit, show me September for the sign of Cancer. Show me September for Cancer. I've been told that's good. Okay, so we have the Six of Wands. We have the Lovers reversed and the Tower. The Hanged Man. Queen of Wands reversed. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Judgment. The High Priestess. We have the Seven of Cups, and we have the Four of Pentacles. All right, so what I'm seeing here is that, again, we're looking at this decision. I do feel like you weighed up the pros and cons, and you are in the first week, you decided what would make you successful in the situation. So in the first week, I do see you experiencing some success and some recognition. You have made a decision in love or a decision about something that you love, but it is bringing in a Tower moment in that first week as well. So be aware of that. There's going to be a huge shift in that first week. However, I feel like you kind of knew this. You kind of knew this going in, because it's not like you didn't weigh this up before you made the decision. I do see something ending here in that first week, but you're moving towards your success. You're turning your back on something that you previously did love, and you're moving towards your success. It's causing a Tower moment for you or for someone else. I do feel like with the Hanged Man here, there is a need for you to have a little bit more illumination or understanding of, especially if it's the other person going through a Tower moment. So be aware of that. I have to tell you guys because that's what I see, and I'm not really here to give you the feel goods. I have to tell you the truth of what I'm seeing. So just be aware of that, because I do see in the third week, or I'm sorry, the second week towards the middle of the month, I do see you kind of being a little bit bitter. With the Queen of Wands in the reverse, they can be a little bitter. And it is because somebody's causing this Tower moment here. Yeah, something here is not going to end well. Let me just put it that way. But I feel like you've been waiting to bring this ending about. Um, and you're not appreciating that it's bringing in a tower moment. So I do see you being a little bit bitter by the end of the month. There is I'm sorry, by the middle of the month. And I do see that there's a need for you to kind of have a little bit more understanding in that situation, to be illuminated a little bit more. With the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, you're moving from non-action into action at the middle of the month. Be aware that your money might be coming a little bit slower than what you had hoped. I am seeing that you are going into September kind of having to be very careful with your money, and your money is moving a little bit slower than you want. However, it doesn't look drastic at this point. So, don't stress too much, because remember, you are showing up here with the King of Pentacles. So you are working very hard. I do see that in the third week, there could be a judgment call that you need to make, and you're going to follow your intuition. It could be about money, or it could be about something that is just kind of dragging along. It's not really moving very quickly. So in the third week, I see you making a judgment call here. You are going to use your intuition for that. In the final week, I do feel like you are keeping things very, very close to the chest. You're not really revealing things to a lot of people. You're very guarded in this final week. For some reason, you're very guarded. I'm not completely sure why. You could be keeping some secrets here. It would have to do with different opportunities or options, and you may not really want people to know what those opportunities or options are, but you are going to have options here of some sort, and you're keeping it very quiet. You're moving intuitively. I definitely feel like towards the end of the month, you're very guarded, and you're holding on to something here. You're holding on to something that you're being very quiet about. It could be your money. It might be your money that you're holding on to. So, because I do feel like your money's not coming as quickly as you wanted it to. But this is a judgment call you're making to do this. You have different options, I see, by the end of the month, and you will make a judgment call, and you're going to keep it to yourself. Let me see how you're showing up. It's like intuitively you know that you don't need to be sharing this with the rest of the world for some reason. Ah, you got the Empress there. Beautiful. I like that. Ah. And who's hiding behind the Empress? Oh my gosh. All right, so you got to see this. All right, so you have the Empress. Hiding behind the Empress is the King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. So you've got love, you've got commitment coming in, you've got money coming in. It's like you're in this Empress energy, and you're just waiting. You're just waiting for it all to come towards you. You're waiting for that Wheel of Fortune. So something's moving really slow, but it's like, it's okay. I know it's coming. And it is. It absolutely is. It's hidden behind the Empress. It's hidden behind you, but it is coming. I see you opening your heart up a lot more. And look at that, Temperance in the upright. So in your outcome, there's Temperance in the reverse. So you're making a reversal on all of this. Wow, this is really nice. So the Wheel of Fortune is gonna shift. And in the meantime, it's you're hiding it. You're keeping everything to yourself. And I've always heard you never post your information for the world to see about your money or about your relationship, because people tend to be a little bit bitter. This Queen of Wands might not be your energy. That could be somebody that you're dealing with, and they may be trying to cause a tower moment for you because they're bitter. Because it's like you hid the King of Cups, you hid the Queen of Coins here. Behind this energy where you are sitting back graceful, knowing your self-worth, knowing your value, allowing everything to flow towards you, knowing that even though things may look contrary right now, that Wheel of Fortune always turns back into the upright. And I do feel like you are also watching someone else receive their karma, because we have two karma cards here as well. So this is your energy is really good, Cancer, and it has been for the last few readings that I've seen. I do see you working hard, but really allowing things to flow to you, and a lot of healing here, a lot of balance, and gaining the illumination that you need to bring that healing and balance in. It looks like your money is going to balance out. It's like you know it too. Even if things aren't where you want them to be right now, you know it's all coming. And so this is beautiful energy here. Let me see the energy coming towards you. Show me the energy coming towards Cancer. And you're just not giving up all your information because you're like, why should I? You know, other people will try to ruin this for me. And unfortunately, you're right about that. People can be very spiteful. All right, so the energy coming towards you, you have the Eight of Cups, you have the Chariot, you have the Seven of Pentacles, and you have the Nine of Pentacles reversed. So the energy coming towards you is somebody who walked away from you. They're moving back towards you. They want to invest in this connection. They're being very patient about moving towards you. This is somebody that's going to come back, and they were very toxic. They're going to say, I've got my act together. I'm no longer, drinking or drugging or whatever it was that they were doing. They're going to tell you that they've got it all together. However, be aware that this person may be pretending to be single while they're not single. But I do see that this is somebody that, has walked away from you in the past. And they're coming right back towards you. They are. They want to invest in this connection, but they either are having some severe money problems or they might not be single. So I don't know that I would trust them. So there's that. For others of you, I do see that this is somebody who may have had some toxic behaviors in the past. They could have some issues with dependency of some sort. This person has worked on themselves and they've come out of that toxic energy. They are literally walking away from the toxic energy. They're moving as quickly as they can towards you. However, that being said, I feel like they walked away slowly and that has accelerated since meeting you. And I'm also feeling like this person definitely is being very patient. There's an energy here of them having some financial problems or some loss though. So be aware of that. All right, let's see what Spirit's advice is. Why is the Strength card in reverse for Cancer? Show me Spirit's advice for Cancer. All right, we have the Queen of Cups, we have the Seven of Wands, and we have the Devil. Spirit is saying, don't be afraid, open your heart, but stand your ground with regard to toxic behaviors. So I feel like you're very perceptive, Cancer. I don't feel like this person from the past that's coming back is telling you the truth. According to your cards, they're not. There is still something, so stand your ground with regard to that. You have choices in love. I can see that. But Spirit is saying, keep your heart open. Stand in your power. Stay within your power here. You don't have to have conflict with anybody. You can just stand your ground firmly against any kind of toxic behavior, whether it be work-related or whether it be relationship-related. So let's see in your outcome. Yeah, look at that. At the bottom of the deck was the Three of Swords. So somebody who caused a lot of pain in your life. And I feel like it had to do with third-party energy. All right, so let's see why Temperance is here. All of a sudden, my throat closing up for no reason. So weird. All right. I'm getting that somebody is having a difficult time approaching you, but they feel that they have to. All right, so we have the Two of Wands. We have the Five of Swords. We have the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Swords. You're going to have conflict with this person. I do feel like you're moving in another direction. You're reversing this Temperance in reverse. Something hasn't been balanced here in your life, and you're creating this reversal by the end of the month. It's going to create conflict. It is going to create conflict. However, it's not something that you can't overcome, because I do see in your energy you are overcoming it. It's going to bring a lot of concern and worry to somebody, and you have your boundaries up with this person. You definitely have your boundaries up. However, you are being fair and honest and direct, and you are willing to discuss it with them. But this person is really up in their head. They are full of anxiety. I do see that there is going to be conflict with regard to this, though, and it's because you've chosen to move in another direction. You're making new plans now. And those new plans are bringing in the healing and the illumination that you need. So you're going to kind of have to fight for it a little bit. All right, bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups in the reverse. This is underlying energy, and it does show me that there is something here that you don't want. Well, what is it? Secrets, things being hidden from you. And that's underlying all of this. So let's pull an oracle card for you. These oracle cards have been hot today. Pulling for the sign of Cancer. Pulling for the sign of Cancer. There we go. Let's see what we've got. Give to the mind and it gives back. So this, the card itself is the mind, and it talks about inspiration, moods, and cycles. It is the number 23 that condenses down to a 5, which would be very accurate because 5s are very much about change, and it does look like you have a lot of changes coming in here. All right, so your affirmation is, I take care of my mind and it takes care of me. The Scientist, mental clarity, brain power, and peace. If we want to brighten the mind, then we must feed it light. The mind is a delicate and ironically powerful center. It is fragile in the sense that it wants its owner to be gentle and kind to its needs. Only then can it be awakened and healthy force. To be strong, the mind must be nourished in ways that best suit it. Not every mind has the same mental appetite. It must be treated with reciprocity and respect. We cannot expect so much from it when we are not giving it something of equal value in return. The Mind card is about mental health, creative stimulation, inspiration, and thoughtfulness. The artist must create. The scientist must experiment. The monk must meditate. The shaman must chant. The explorer must explore. We all have pieces of these archetypes within us. There is a cycle of inspiration. We must nurture them or the artist will get depressed. The scientist goes stark raving mad. The monk lose their peace. The shaman's connection with spirit weakened, and so on. Without proper nutrients, they cannot flow or grow. Pulling the Mind card can also be a positive omen that a bright, creative, and intelligent time is coming, that you've been putting all of this into practice, and your mind is sparkling and brimming with mental growth, new ideas, and clarity. This can be a time of stimulating momentum and strokes of brilliance in your life. Take advantage of it and continue to treat your mind with the utmost respect and love. All right, that's a card of creation if I ever heard it. You have a lot of changes coming in here, though, Cancer, and I feel like you don't have a bit of worry about them. It's like you made a decision, you're committed to your decision, and now you're moving forward, and it looks good. I feel like you're moving quietly and in silence, and you're keeping things to yourself, and you know that is actually what is bringing in your prosperity and your balance and healing. So I like it for you. All right, I hope this has been helpful, Cancer. If you have resonated with this reading, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. And until I see you guys in your weekly readings, namaste.